How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Bocan Garage. I hope you're all having a good, happy holidays. Yesterday was just Thanksgiving, and I had a great, delicious time. Small event with just my mom and dad this year. No big thing. And I'm hoping you guys all had a good-ass Thanksgiving as well. Hope you got some delicious food and all that. And hope you're all, I guess, are getting your plans ready for the Christmas holidays, for gifts and things like that. But that is not the point of today's episode. Really, right now, last night I was on my phone app for the Row 52, and I noticed that there is an Impreza at the Pick and Pull in San Jose. Now, the beautiful thing is, it was a coupe, a two-door. So that means some goodies that we could actually probably use. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, and yes, we are going specifically for the rear passenger side or driver side quarter panel glass, because obviously I need that. And right now, because it's Black Friday weekend, everything at the Pick and Pull is 40% off. So depending on what that car has, we might be able to pick up some goodies too, like interior, maybe a dashboard. The doors look pretty nice, so if I can get the doors 40% off, that's a good deal, because the doors are $100. Cards are the door cards are like $30, $40. Like, Pick and Pull's gotten expensive, guys. I'm sure you guys know, because you are like me, probably. You go and work on your own cars, or you watch videos about people working on their cars, and you have just seen the prices at Pick and Pull have just not been kind to car people lately for the past couple of years. I don't think that's ever going to really change, but, it is what it is. At least it gives us the option to get parts that are rare, unobtainium, as it was. And so, sometimes you just got to bite the bullet. If you care about your car that much, you just got to do it. So we're on our way right now, next hour and a half, 30-minute drive or so, to the Pick and Pull in San Jose, and it is incredibly foggy out here. I don't know if you guys can see out the window right here. You might be able to see the water, but outside the window, it is foggy. Not like 10 feet fog. I can see at least 30 to 40 feet in front of me and behind me, etc. But still, foggy day. Probably going to get a little bit worse heading into the bay, but it is what it is. Alright guys, so after a 2-hour drive, we're here at the Pick and Pull, and boom, it's here. It's locked. Can't get in that side, but the two-door is here, and the best part is the glass is there. And that's exactly what I needed. So, oh man, these door cards are the nice gray, but they're kind of tatted up. Not as bad as mine. Actually, a lot better than mine. I don't know if we'll be grabbing them. I don't know. Dashboard's out, but it is the version that has the, what's it called? My brain always falls when I think about those. Airbag, and I don't want that. Door is nice and straight. Might try and take that. Passenger door, if we can get it open. Yeah, definitely straighter than mine. So we'll figure that out, I guess. But yeah, car's only been here for a day and a half, 2 days, and people have already just completely ripped into it. So thankfully they didn't take anything I need, because I figured most people wouldn't want what I need, which is this glass right here. So now we're going to try and get this off without breaking it. That's going to be fun. Not really. Yeah, the interior is all in here, man. Just destroyed. Dash ripped apart. They just, oh man. This was either someone's parts car or someone was just really not happy with this thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. But had a lot of nice parts. Interior, canopy's all ripped up. The back looks like it's in good shape. I might try and take that. I don't really need it. Mine's in good shape, but I don't know. Shame about these door cards though. That one's ripped. That one's not. I'll figure it out. So I don't know if we're gonna get any good footage here, guys, because honestly, I don't know how well this is going to do. Oh, I forgot I need this panel too, and this is in good shape. It's not all bent up. Well, I don't know. Actually looks as damaged as mine is, but whatever. That's not the point right now. God, I gotta clear out this whole car just to get in here. This isn't even the seat for this car. This is gonna take a while, guys. They totally did a number on this thing, guys. Just, ooh. That's depressing. All right, guys, I want to get you in here a little bit. I'm wondering if this was a parts car for someone else, or like a storage unit for someone who had owned this GC, because like there's a second set of side markers in here, which it already has them in the hood up there. Got 2 OEM shift boots, which is weird. Just everything was just ripped apart though. So I'm wondering if it came in that way, or someone really did come in here and trash this car all within one day. Because that's crazy. That's fast. I just looked down below me and I just realized oh no, it only has half of the carpet. Oh no, the other carpet part's there. It's just such a mess in here, guys. Like, good Lord. Like, that carpet looks like it's actually not in bad shape. Looking at it, looks like it's better than mine. So, I don't know, we might try to take that. Because we're not going to be taking that door card. That one's messed up. That one's in good shape, sort of. This one's in okay shape, better than mine. And this here, it's not bent like mine, but it does have the same clip broken on the inside like mine. So I don't know if we'll be taking that. But we unfortunately have to try and tear down most of this just so we can get to what we want. We got one door card off. I don't know, guys, what do you think? Slightly better shape than mine. It looks like it was taken apart and duct taped at some point. I mean, it's not creased where mine's creased, if you guys can see right there. So I can always reattach that part there because I can see the hole for it there and there. So I'll figure out something. Oh, it's also missing the one down there. I don't know. It's not exactly what we came for, but wouldn't hurt to have a spare door card, since ours is kind of warped. You know what I just thought about, guys? So we were just watching Kuros Myself's video the other day of him trying to take off like windshields for his car. I guess you can kind of call this the Kuros Myself challenge, because we're going to attempt to take this obviously OEM Subaru OK glass out. And honestly, I'm going to try and be as much more careful than he was. Like, not saying he wasn't careful, but I don't have the tools that he bought from Harbor Freight. I just have super extendo blades that hopefully might get in there. There we go, guys. We got it. We got it out. Sorry I didn't record the whole process. The battery, I thought I charged it, but it's apparently not fully charged or whatever. But we got the glass out. We didn't damage it. So that's like the biggest victory of all. Honestly, I'm so happy about that. So we're going to go pay for that. and then we're gonna contemplate to what to do on these door cards. I don't even know if I want the door cards or more if I want the doors, so we'll find out. But I'm so happy, guys. You have no idea. This thing, near impossible to find. I've thought about cutting out that side, but you know what? I don't need it, and I don't have the spare cash right now to even be buying spare parts that I don't need. So let's just take what we got. All right, guys, so that was our first purchase of the day. We got the glass unbroken, thank God, and we got the rear quarter panel. So now what we're going to try and do is, I don't know if you guys remember, but my passenger side door has like a giant hidden from I don't know what, but from what I can see, this one straight. It's dirty, but it's straight. So we're definitely going to be taking this door. Unfortunately, we got to take everything else off. Now, the card is in like immaculate condition on the passenger side, like really good, except for down there. It's got like a little ding, a little booger right there, but it's in really good condition. I want to take the door card, but I don't technically need it. My door card's not in the worst condition. I can definitely keep my door card and be happy. I don't really know if I want to spend the time pulling that off. So yeah, you know, we might try to get the carpet out. I didn't bring my 14 mil socket, so maybe not. I don't know. We'll see what we see. We'll see what we can get. We'll see what we find. But as for this door trim, we definitely need it. And honestly, in the future, we might come back for this car more, guys, because it's got the manual gearbox in it. 5-speed manual gearbox. Still has the transmission, still has the rear diff, still has everything. So this would be the perfect contender for swapping over my automatic. The pedals are even still there and everything. The dashboard's completely ripped to shit, but you know what? It is what it is. It's got an interesting kind of Pioneer tape deck here. The whole cigarette lighter thing's here. It's all great. It's all in good condition. I don't need it, but it's here. It's nice to know that those are kind of abundant-ish if mine ever breaks. Alright guys, so I want to apologize. Didn't get a lot of footage in the pick and pull. The camera actually started to overheat because even though it is November, well into the winter time, it got very hot in the pick and pull. Like, it started to get warm, and also more people started showing up for that Subaru, that specific one, because this was the second day for it to be on the lot, third day for it to be on the lot, and like you guys saw in the footage, like it was torn to shreds. Like, so whoever went through that thing, they wanted parts from it. Luckily for me, they did not want the parts I wanted, so we got out there with the score, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but we did end up picking up the door, $75. No dings, no dents, just dirty as hell. We did not pick up the door cards because I thought about it. I didn't want to spend the extra $60 right now on door cards, especially with the driver's side one. It was in good shape, but it still had 2 cuts in it that I would have had to repair anyways. So I might just try doing some upholstery repair on mine and see how that goes. Ugh, jump cut. Sorry, I had you on there. As far as I recall, my passenger side one is in fine shape. I don't remember there being any big dings or dents on it. The one there was nearly mint. It had some like pushes in, like someone hit it with like a screwdriver or something, like something sharp had pushed it. So I didn't want to take them. I figure if I'm going to get new door cards, I'm going to wait till they're like brand new stock, like mint, if I'm going to pay the price for it. But we got the glass. We got the quarter panel glass, no cracks. We were able to get it off. That was a task. We got the door, beautiful. We actually got the quarter panel door trim right there as well, undamaged. Mine has been holding up for good now, but you know, it doesn't hurt to have a new one, so, or a replacement, so you know, I'm fine with that. We're probably going to come back at some point for the transmission and the rear diff. I'll make sure to bring multiple cameras and batteries for that day. Sorry I'm yawning. I am tired. I woke up early to get here. had a little fight with the people at the doors. They didn't want to give me change to let me in, but a cool homie like gave me the money to get in. I tried to find him again once I got changed to pay him back, but I guess he's gone now. I even told him what row I was going to be in to come and get his money back, but he never showed up, so I don't know. But yeah, so we're going to drive home now, and we're not going to install these parts today because honestly I'm too tired. We'll probably do it this weekend if I don't end up working, but that was our pick and pull adventure. We didn't really adventure much because like the thing is, most of the time I know what I want when I come to these pick and pulls these days. Rarely do I ever come just to look around anymore because, especially here at the San Jose pick and pull, it is just a small pick and pull. So like the parking lot's tiny. You got to get here early to get even parking, and it's a tiny yard. And Young Static will probably tell you that it's a tiny yard, and it's just you got to get here early, or else parking's gonna be a pain in the butt. And then like the lines out the door just to pay, the lines out the door to get in, to get out, and whew, man, it's just not fun. But yeah, you know what? To the victor comes the spoils. I was hoping the day would come where I get a quarter panel glass. Got it. I feel so thankful right now. The Subaru gods praised me. Freaking Netgear of a collector car feed with his Baja praised me. I found what I need so we can keep the Subaru on the road looking beautiful. So let's get a drink, let's get some gas, and let's go home. Well, guys, this has been one of an adventurous. Sadly, didn't record it. I should have. Like, I didn't think about it till like after it had happened, and I was already back in the car done. So on the way back home from the pick and pull in San Jose, and my rear passenger tire just explodes. Like, literally, I hear, I was like, what the hell? And I'm going like 80 on the freeway, like near the Altamont. And so I had to pull off, obviously. So I pull onto the side of the road, and I pull over right in front of like 2 CHP cops who are on the side just watching traffic. And they gave me a look, like you could tell they were like, what the hell is this guy doing? And I'm just pulling off to the side of the road so I can fix my flat tire. So I get out, and one of them rolls down the window, because I'm like literally 5 feet away from him. And he rolls down the window and was like, everything good, sir? I was like, define good. Like, my tire just blew up, so I'm just going to swap out my spare. And cop was like, oh, okay. Well, if you need any help, sir, just let us know. And I'm like, well, I appreciate it. Like, obviously, I don't expect them to help me with, like, doing the tire, because that's not what they do. I would never expect that. But yeah, I didn't expect that tire to just straight up explode like that. Like, I just got home right now, and I will show you guys. Like, when I say the tire exploded, I mean, like, let's see. From the inside, like, I kid you not, like, let's try and get this thing. So it's actually on the inside of the tube, which sucks because this tube, like, this was one of my better tires. But look at that. Look at that. Just straight hole, just boom, blew up, and just from driving shredded, like pulling off the road, not even driving, pulling off the road, just shredded the rest of that tire. Like, holy shit. Thankfully, traffic was slow today in the Bay, which is not normal. Traffic's usually, pretty busy, but it is holiday weekend, so, people probably just at home, things like that. But all in all, I'm going to call it a successful day of the pick and pull. Like, yes, we have a blown out tire, but we got literally everything we could have wanted, for the most part, for the Subaru. So we got the rear glass finally. So I cannot wait to do a video installing that, because that's going to be a learning curve. That's going to be a project. It's going to be fun. I do have the outer casing already still. I have the original one in the garage. But now we got the glass. Beautiful condition. The pick and pulls door cards, see, mine aren't in, like, obviously mint condition. Like, it's got this nasty ass gash there. But the other one at the pick and pull was kind of weird. it had cuts in the same exact spots and position as mine. So I don't know if that's like, I don't know what could cause that. If that's just a weak spot for these things or what. But because of that, I didn't want to take it. I didn't want to spend, like I said, they were $40, I believe, each, something like that. And I was kind of like, well, I might try to repair mine because, you know, it would be for fun, interesting content. And on my passenger side one, now the other one was near mint. Like, see, might have got a little damage up there, but the rest of the top's pretty good. But on the one at the pick and pull, like, it looked like someone had stabbed a screwdriver up into this area and a couple areas down here. So I just didn't want to take it because it wasn't 100% mint. And if I'm going to be spending like $80 on a set of 2 door cards, I want them to be mint. But we also, I don't know if I said this in the earlier video. So I was going to take the carpet from the one at the pick and pull because it had the hole here like mine does. It didn't have the tear there. It had that. It was in better shape than mine for the most part on the driver's side, until when I was walking to the to go buy it, I noticed that the passenger side had rips and tears in it, like a dog or something had torn into it. So I was like, you know, don't want to buy that. Don't want to waste my money on that, which is honestly going to have to be replaced again. So, and then we also did pick up the other driver's side quarter panel. Honestly, mine is actually holding up pretty nice. It's got like a little gap there, which, whatever. I don't really have back passengers. And then you can see the gap here where it's bent. I can do that, but I can't make it go any closer, really. So, I don't know. Mine's holding up for now, but it is nice to have another one. So we got it right there. And it is in good shape. It's got the little styrofoam there. The little pegs are missing off of it, but that's not too much of a biggie. We can always take the pegs off of mine if we decide to swap it out, but I will have to clean it, paint it, obviously, so it matches the black and blue interior. But it's in good shape. Like, it's actually in very good shape, so I call that a win. I'm happy about that. And like I was saying at the pick and pull, we got a really nice straight passenger side door. He didn't charge me for the door handle, so I'm very thankful for that. Pick and pull guy didn't charge me for the door handle. I removed the glass and everything else, and oh my god, guys. So I have removed my fair share of car glass in my day, and these Subaru car glasses, they don't like to come out easily at all. Like, you have to take everything apart to get to them, so that was not fun. But yeah, so I don't know why I opened the door, but you can see, obviously right there, that my door, actually it's kind of hard to see on the camera. I can see it in person, but this is all sunken in and dipped. Like, it looks like someone just straight donkey kicked it in. Like, you can see there on the camera. There you go. Like, you can see how it's just like, boom, crunched in. So, yeah. So there's some body work we got to do there too. But yeah, instead of fixing that door, I said screw it. We've got this door here. So that'll be another fun install. And funny enough, this door is the same color as this gas cap. And it's the same color as the replacement fender. And I believe that door also has this trim line on it. So that's kind of funny. My poor Subaru. It's like literally multiple cars in one. Yeah, see, there's the trim line right there. So that's kind of cool, but also funny. I think I remember saying in the video or the previous clip that we didn't record as much there because it started getting busy. People were showing up, and for their privacy, I didn't really want to film them while being in my video and whatnot, because, you know, some people don't like that. The first couple didn't seem to mind. They didn't seem to care. Asian couple who showed up, they were looking for 4-door parts. They wanted door cards, and they didn't realize that the 2 doors have different door cards, so I'm kind of That was confusing to me. I was like, well, I did let them know. I was like, hey, the door cards from a wagon are the exact same as the 4-door, so you have a lot better luck with that. I mean, there's tons of wagons in the pick and pull, and you hardly ever see the 2-doors. Like these things, if you guys know these things are a rarity. So they appreciated that, so they went over to a wagon that was on the lot, and they got whatever they got. So good for them. They were looking for interior, for what I understood. So cool. But yeah, fun day. It is like 1 o'clock now in the afternoon. Feels nice and cold over here, but for some reason over there in San Jose, it was cold in the morning, but then the pick and pull just got super hot. But I was actually going to snag the other door, the gas door as well, from the one there, because it doesn't hurt to have replacements of those. But because these things are plastic, unfortunately, that one was already broken. It was closed. It looked fine, but that Asian couple had pulled the tab to open it, and once it opened, it fell off. So the hinge on the inside was broken. So that sucks. But yeah, all in all, good day, good finds, good hunts. Had a fun time there. I was going to pull the back speaker deck lid out, but then I thought to myself, why? I literally don't need it. I was able to shove mine back in there. It's fine where it is. It looks fine. I'm not going to complain about that, so no, I'm not going to replace it. I didn't bother to check anything in the trunk because there's nothing. There was everything in the trunk. Like, that car was so ripped apart, it had everything just strewn around in the trunk. So yeah. But that was a fun adventure. While I was there, I was thinking to myself, I don't believe I was missing any mud flaps, because that car had all the original mud flaps. But nope, I still got, okay, I just checked. I got all my 4 mud flaps, so I did not need replacements there. Sadly, it was drum brakes. It is what it is. But it was all-wheel drive, just like mine, and it was manual. So on payday, we are going to definitely be going back there, and we're going to snag ourselves the transmission, the diff. I don't know if we need the actual drive shaft, because I don't think the drive shafts are different between the automatic all-wheel drives and the manual all-wheel drives, but might as well pick them up at the same time. And the door there was in a little bit better shape than mine. And by that, I mean the door there was straight, and my door is not like the worst. It could definitely be fixed with a little bit of just like Bondo, but you can see in the paint line the waves there, and then there you can see just the boogered upness of it. So I don't know. The doors are $100 plus fee and all that. So it's getting to the point now, guys, where the pick and pull, you got to be meticulous about what you want. Like, it has to be what you want if you're going to be paying those prices. Because, like, I get it. A door, like, online is a lot more. But when you go to the junkyard, at least the back of the day when you go to the pick and pull, you didn't expect to be paying your entire paycheck for a couple parts. You would generally, back in the day, get a good deal on parts and be happy. But it's not the case anymore. So, here's what it is. But keeping these old cars, especially these rare 2-doors on the road, it's getting to be a hard challenge these days. So you kind of just got to bite the bullet. And unfortunately, that one at the pick-up, I'm surprised. Even the guys who got there to look at it, they were surprised that it had been there just for like a couple days and it was already just torn. Keep in mind that one of those 2 days was Thanksgiving, so the pick-up was closed. So that means day one, people went there and just ripped the shit out of that car. Like, the hood was thrown up and it was smashed and it cracked the glass. Front bumper was still there, but the side lights were in the engine bay. Engine bay was torn apart. Interior, dashboard, everything was ripped to shreds and torn apart and thrown in outside of the car and whatnot. Like, oh, the fenders, which were in fine shape. Actually, no, wait. No, they weren't. The fenders were in bad shape, but they were even worse shape because whoever messed with it at the pick and pull, like, they took, and I don't know why, but they kind of unbolted the bottom, and then they started yanking it, bending the fenders upwards on both sides. Like, I don't know if they were mad because they were like, hey, I need these, but they're not in perfect condition, so if I can't have them, no one can have them, kind of thing. Like, I didn't see the purpose in them destroying the fenders. Like, they didn't take apart any of the suspension. Suspension was all still there. Like, there was literally no reason for them to done that. And, like, they took the dashboard, they took the entire car apart, they took everything apart. And again, there was just absolutely no reason for that. Like, everything was just torn apart, ripped out. The funny thing is, nothing was missing. Every single part that belongs to the car was in the car. Seats, interior, dashboard, everything, ECU, it was all still in the car. Like, they just took it apart for, like, I don't know, experience or something, but it was kind of weird. Like, and I get it, some people do that. I mean, I've done that before, but I put things, like, neatly, but stuff was just thrown away like it was someone's, like, messy bedroom or something. It was just, I don't know, weird. But I'm going to stop before I keep rambling on, guys. Basically, we got a big victory today. We got an unattainable piece of glass. We got a brand new conditioned door. We got the quarter panel trim that I no longer need technically, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to have a spare. And we got a blown tire. So that's what we get for our great deals. We get a blown tire on the road. So, but we got a story with it. We're home safe now. And it's time to put these tools away, time to put these parts away, time to clean them up and whatnot, and just go relax until it comes to installing this, because I got to do some research on what type of stuff I need for the inside. I think it's silicone, but I could be wrong. So until then, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's little random video. I know I didn't film too much at the pick and pull. I apologize. Camera issues, heat issues, people issues, all sorts of issues today. Just it's been an interesting day. But I hope you guys had a happy holidays. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. And I'll see you very soon when we install that glass. I hope you guys are looking forward to it, because I know I am looking forward to it. So just remember, guys, every broken car is an adventure.